Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into it, it'd be massively appreciated if you went ahead and dropped a like on the video. Cheers. So with the news that 5 players are to leave the club at the end of the campaign, with Rangers' decision to retain Steven Davis could be set for a further twist. So it would appear a duty of care has been shown to a very popular figure at the club, given that he is in the middle of a rehab process following a serious knee injury. There was no news of a contract extension for Davis, but it would seem that the door is left wide open for the midfielder. And in major news that came from Ibrox yesterday, it was announced that Alan McGregor, Scott Arfield, Ryan Kent and Alfredo Morelos would be leaving Glasgow. But that's not the case for the 37-year-old Steven Davis right now. So this news actually comes from ibroxnews.com, who have quoted Michael Beale going on to say, Steven Davis, whose contract is also expiring, remains in discussions to continue working with the club's medical team to support his return to full fitness following a long-term ACL injury. So Davis had previously indicated that he wanted to play for another year for club and country, but given his significant injury setback, he is definitely in a difficult situation, and there is no guarantee that he can recover to the level required to contribute on what's needed next campaign. But it would seem that he will be afforded the opportunity to stake his claim. Steven Davis is only 5 months into his rehab process, so there is no immediate prospect of him to return to the squad, and the main priority is to allow him to get back to full fitness. Then it would appear that he can attempt to go through the gears in training again. It is quite likely a contract extension will be signed on reduced terms, and with clauses in the interest of the player as well as Rangers. It would be a fresh twist if the veteran was to emerge once again for the club, but given the similar path travelled by Yanis Hadji in recent months, the extent of the challenge for Davis is definitely a formidable one, and it would appear further information will follow on his situation. But right now it would look like we haven't quite yet seen the last of the midfielder at Rangers just yet. So what do you guys think then? I personally think if we are keeping him around, it's not to be a main player for us and Michael Beale, and he will be kept around for another season as an experienced player who knows the club very well, with that obviously offering quite a lot to younger players who we have coming through the door in Glasgow. Also with new players and the ones we have already signed like Raskin and Cantwell for example, I'm not sure at his age he has much to offer us now at the very top level. However, he definitely could add something within the games against lower league teams in the early stages of the League Cup for example, and just his presence around the club will be very helpful like I said before. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.